It's now time for Crime in the DMV, where we bring you the latest headlines from the week. Thanks for watching. I'm Sierra Fox. We're starting in Prince George's County, where the search is on for the suspect or suspects accused of gunning down two people. Police say this happened at a car meetup in Accokeek, Maryland. Fox 5's Lily Zhang has the very latest.
We have been hearing from family and friends of the two victims. They were identified today by the police. Sheldon Proctor, 48 years old, was from Waldorf. He, along with 55-year-old Patrick Savoy from Charlotte Hall, were shot and killed last night at the Accokeek Village Center. Police say this happened during a car meetup. People we spoke with say this meetup was more of a showcase type. Savoy's family says there was a vigil after the meetup for a cousin who recently died. They describe Savoy as a family man, a true life of the party, according to friends. Proctor's family says he was paralyzed from chest down and likely tried to escape the gunfire, but could not. They joined others in paying their respects today who stopped by the small memorial. Hear now from a man who says he watched Proctor grow up.
This morning I got up and my wife was on the way to work and I was watching the news and I saw his sister and I said, no, can't be. God bless them all, you know, and I prayed that the culprits get caught. It's senseless. It was a nice thing for the community and it's destroyed. It's self-destruct.
And police say there was a third victim. He apparently drove himself to the hospital. His injuries, we're told, are not considered life-threatening. We'll send it back to you.
Now to Northern Virginia, where an accidental shooting at a gun range is being investigated. The victim is a Loudoun County Sheriff's Office deputy who was reportedly undergoing training. One attorney says there could be criminal consequences as a result. Fox 5's Tisha Lewis has the details.
Well, we're told the deputy that was injured was taken to an area hospital. We're told he is wounded but is in stable condition. This right here is the facility where all of this happened. And since we arrived, we've seen nearly half a dozen sheriff's cruisers come in and out. So it appears it's business as usual despite this morning's scare.
There is a potential for criminal negligence, kind of like I'm sure we've all heard about kind of the situation with Alec Baldwin, where there is somebody who is negligent and causes severe injury or death of another person. There is potential criminal liability there.
The shooting happened during the morning hours. The Loudoun County Sheriff's Office says this was an accidental shooting at the department's gun range. The incident reportedly took place around 8 a.m. This is Sky Fox drone video of the gun range turned scene at the Loudoun County Sheriff's Office firing range and training center on Shreve Mill Road. This is a rural part of Leesburg. It's about 15 minutes from downtown Leesburg and the Leesburg Premium Outlets. The Loudoun County Sheriff's Office declined a request to discuss the incident on camera, but emailed Fox 5 saying in part, quote, one deputy was transported to a local hospital and is in stable condition and in surgery. We've learned the injured deputy is out of surgery. It's important to note that Loudoun County Sheriff's Office says that all of this happened during what's described as routine training exercise involving the injured deputy and another deputy, Sheriff Mike Chapman, saying that he is vowing to conduct an investigation to get the bottom of what exactly happened.
A young boy was found dead in a car in Northeast D.C. Fox 5's Nanasini Bonsu has this report.
Police tell us that the boy is 4 years old and the call came in around 5 o'clock for an unconscious child. And when officers arrived to the corner of Galloway Street and South Dakota Avenue, not too far away from the Fort Totten Metro Station, is where they found the boy inside of the car. Police pronounced him dead at the scene. We're told it appears the child was in the car for some time, but right now we do not know the cause of death. The 4-year-old was found just steps away from the Fort Circle Parks, where there were a number of kids on the field at football practice. One mother we spoke with was in the car when she noticed the heavy police presence. She said the news is a tragedy.
When I saw the police, I was just like, what happened now? You know, yellow tape, something, it's traumatic. It's really sad. It's really unfortunate. I have a 4-year-old myself, and it breaks my heart, you know, just how do you leave your kid in the car for that long? As a parent, like, you know that you have kids, you know. It's not okay.
Now, again, the cause of death is unknown. That is for the Chief Medical Examiner's Office to determine. And as for MPD, their Special Victims Unit will investigate how this 4-year-old died.
Staying in the district, there is an ongoing search for the driver in a tragic hit and run. A 62-year-old man is now dead after police say he was dragged underneath the car and through a parking lot. Fox 5's Lili Zhang speaks with the family of the victim.
So the victim has been ID'd as Alton Kelly, again, 62 years old. We spoke with his sister, who says she just spoke with her brother about 3 days ago. Now, we spoke with her over the phone today. She shared this photo with us a little earlier. This is a picture of her and her brothers. Her brother, in this case, he is centered in the middle here with her. Alva Kelly, the victim's sister, tells us her brother lost his vision about 15 years ago. So she says this was one of his biggest fears, getting hit by a car. Police did eventually find the white Ford Taurus, but no driver. Kelly and his wife, we're told, were both hit yesterday while crossing an intersection near Alabama Avenue. His body was dragged several hundred feet to Denver Street here in Southeast D.C. Witnesses told us they yelled at the driver to stop. Kelly's sister has this message for whoever hit her brother.
If you have any type of conscience, and if, you know, you have a heart, please just turn yourself in, because you took our brother, a father, a husband, you took him away from us. And, you know, we have to look to the Lord for forgiveness, but just please turn yourself in.
Now, as for Kelly's wife, we are told that she was taken to the hospital, treated for serious but non-life-threatening injuries.
Now back to Prince George's County. A bizarre story unfolding after a man is killed during an attempted robbery. Fox 5's Homa Bash shares more about this crime.
Prince George's County Police tell me they are in the very early stages of this investigation, still piecing together exactly what happened. But it appears the man killed was one of the alleged robbers.
When I got up and I came in, we were loaded with police cars. And all I saw was yellow tape down there. I was kind of surprised about that because I never seen that up on this end.
Looking to be the same vehicle, 1034.
Police got a call just before 1 a.m. Friday morning from a man at a gas station off Crane Highway in Upper Marlboro. He told them he was the victim of an attempted armed robbery while he sat in his car outside his home just down the street on Tiberius Drive. The victim was reportedly approached by 3 suspects who had a weapon. Neighbors tell us he backed his car through several yards and ran over one of those suspects, then drove to the Shell station to call 911.
There's a male who pulled up to the gas station. Looks like he may have been involved in the accident. He is all bloody inside of a silver Tahoe.
Police say the alleged robber was pronounced dead at the scene. Still, many unanswered questions remain. It is not clear if the driver of the car will face any charges or if the crime was random or targeted. Neighbors we spoke with didn't want to be identified, fearing for their safety.
It's getting out of hand. It's just too much. Too much for old people like us. I mean, we've been here, you know, I'm not young, and it makes you a little afraid because to even come out when it gets dark in your own yard.
Police are still looking for the other 2 suspects involved in this case. They're asking if you know anything, you're asked to call the Prince George's County Homicide Unit.
Well, that does it for this week's Crime in the DMV. Make sure you tune in next week to stay ahead with Fox 5 right here on Fox Local as we continue to bring you the latest updates.